Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, RPChess here, and I decided to show you this game which became famous because of the video. It was rare in the 90s when you had a video for Blitz game. It's Kasparov against Anand, Kasparov at that time was very strong, of course, in the 90s. Look at this position, and for comparison, he recently played a Blitz tournament, having like 2.5 out of 9 with and everyone played e4 against him. He went for the Najdorf, and it was just slaughter. Yeah, he couldn't get something decent. And here, just look, he has a beautiful bishop on g7. He's attacking c2. It's actually an attack. He has developed all pieces. He didn't castle, and also he, like a bonus, he has very strong attack against the king, which is very rare. Yeah, I mean that king side attack, and his king is safe, so he's totally winning. Kasparov played h3. I recommend this move because it gives a lot of tactical ideas. It's like a Lego, yeah. So if you put it, then you have a tactical idea, yeah, with attacking on g2, and there is lots of tactics until the late endgame. Still, if king is on g1, you will have this option to attack it. But nothing to do. g3 you cannot take because then it weakens the king. Knight b5. If you take the knight here, obviously not taking here because queen takes a1 and the rook is attacked, and also d6 is hanging. So Kasparov would take with bishop and attack both rooks. Rook d1, knight c3, double attack on bishop on pawn on e4 and rook. Queen c7. So knight was pinned. So he moves the queen and takes the pawn. So Kasparov is playing just excellently. Not surprised. f5, f6. So Anand was saying that he had nothing to do here, just no moves. Gives up the pawn. Knight f5. Kasparov takes it. Also very strong decision. And queen c6. Now g2 is mate threat. Queen e4, again very good square for the queen. He attacks the rook, and the bishop on e3 is pinned. So, and it's hard to attack this queen, honestly. Rook f2. If rook f1, again it's very passive. It gives a little bit room for the white pieces. And rook e1, so with the last hope. In this position, definitely Anand saw this idea, and Kasparov took on e3. Yeah, the idea is just to exchange queens and have a winning endgame with a couple of extra pawns and strong bishop and everything, and with king for white, and king is in the center, which is good for the endgame. And in this position, Kasparov made this poker face, which he wasn't very good at, but he pretended that he might save. It's totally correct for him, yeah, trying not to show that you made a big blunder. But as eyes of Anand showed that he was absolutely aware of what was going on, and he quickly made this move. Queen takes g4, bam, yeah. So now queen is attacked by the rook, and this rook on c8 is hanging, and bishop on g7 is hanging. So obviously everything is hanging. Kasparov played castled, and he took the queen. So this so white has queen for bishop and knight and rook, but the position is not that good for black, of course. Anand took on h3. He said that queen d7 is stronger, yeah, but he had bad experience with all these pawns, so he just said, I mean, it's a good move anyway. He just gave up this pawn on c2. Here, So white is winning. Yeah, I think I could lose it with white, but still I understand that white has overwhelming advantage. D5. And Anand's style is to attack. Yeah, when he's up material, he doesn't actually go for exchanges. Yeah, he goes for the king. Just moves the king. Queen d7 attacks the pawn. Check. Knight f7. And now knight g5 is a threat, and queen and knight create a perfect attacking pattern. So Garry gives away the exchange. Here it was a blitz game, so we can understand Garry. It was without increment, I guess, so he just tried his luck. It didn't work out. And rook g4 was the last move. You cannot protect from mate because bishop is pinned and g6 is protected. So nice game by both players, very dramatic and very famous. Alright, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.